solution for everything while planning an event. Take a look. Whether it's a wedding, a corporate meet, or even a small get-together, shortlisting the right venue for your event is easier said than done. And this is exactly what two young friends were struggling to battle out a couple of years ago.
It was once when in 2013 we were planning to host a bachelor's party for one of our friends in Pune. And it took dozens of phone calls and inquiries here and there to find out the appropriate place where we could actually throw a party. And but we didn't really find a quick solution or a platform to something that would help us search similar event spaces and venues which would rather fit our budget and other requirements. And that's when we started really thinking about building a solution which would make this event planning more easier and which would help a lot of people, hundreds of people who plan their events every day.
And with that idea in mind, Srinivas and Rahul started Megavenues. Headquartered at Pune, the founders aim to provide a one-stop shop for all that you need for planning any event. And all that starts with pinning down the right venue. Spanning information of more than 10,000 venues across India, this startup is a marketplace for event spaces. Now what it means is that it hosts all the information you will need to check before finalizing a venue for your event.
Whatever your needs are, like what are the rates that you are comfortable in doing the functions at, what are your needs, what are the, so you check the pictures out, you check the rates, you check the facilities that a venue is providing, you compare them all on the website, and what you end up doing is you shortlist 2 or 3 by the end, or 1 or 2, so you are making sure that you are end up visiting maybe a couple of them, right? So you have optimized your energy, you're not wasting your time.
What started with an initial self-funding by the founders is now hoping to bag big investors. The startup partners with venues not only across 9 different cities in India, but also in US, Singapore and Dubai. Overseas clientele is a big hit, says Srinivas.
Oh, well, right from the time we started, we've got a tremendous response. A lot of people logging onto the website and planning events. There was a consistency in the flow. I mean, surprisingly, we've got a lot of response from overseas. The Indians who are staying abroad in the US and the Europe and planning events here in India, which has made it so easy for them because of the time difference. It is impossible for them to stay awake at night and start calling the vendors over here or the venues to plan their events. So it's really made their lives easier, and that's when we decided to add a couple of international cities as well.
A rapidly growing industry with weddings, conferences, trade shows, product launches, and many other events being hosted all over the world, and merging technology with traditional ways of planning an event is what these startups are interestingly looking out for. However, challenges do not remain too far.
The major hurdle that is faced by us is the venue owners demanding performance before even tying up, whereas the users are looking for venues, and if the venues are not tied up, obviously, that's like the biggest thing we had to face in the early stages. But because now that we are a brand, we have a good recognition, we have overcome all this.
Once the venue is in place, the startup brings several other stakeholders on board as well, covering all the aspects of planning an event, right from the decor to the DJ or even the caterer you wish to pick.
What we have started is what we have trying to roll. It is a new product. It is a vendor category separate from the venues. So it's like we have, for example, 6 to 7 categories we are trying to roll. So it's like makeup artists, photographers, DJs, caterers, event planners, event managers. So what we are trying to do is, for example, if you want to have a function at a particular venue and you want to have your photographer, your choice of photographer, or your DJ, or you know that the catering over there at that venue is not nice, and you want to have a personalized the personalized vendor for the catering, right? So you can have you have all the list of the vendors on my website as well. So you can just have a look, their reviews, their ratings, how good their food is, how customers have told about what they have done in past, and you can obviously go ahead and select your personalized vendor for that particular function.
It wouldn't be incorrect to say that the event management space isn't a lucrative industry for startups to venture into. The founders of this very startup say they manage to give in leads to roughly 10 crore business every week. Need we say more?
It's time for us now to slip into a short break. On the other side, join us as Ankita speaks to students of EMDI Institute of Media and Communications, Mumbai, talking about the different career options that you can explore in the event management industry right after the break.